Well, you talk about hitching a ride. Some baby raccoons are found at a Mesa auto dealership, and they traveled quite a ways to end up in the valley. In all, 3 raccoons were found. 2 of them survived. They were found at a Ford dealership in Mesa, just off US 60 and Mesa Drive. It's believed they ended up in a truck that was headed for the dealership from Fresno. So we're talking about, I don't know, it's more than 600 miles, I think. 600 mile
Did they want to get
trip.
out of Fresno? It was that bad?
Well, sometimes you got to get out of Fresno. Stephanie Olmo has the story tonight.
Another 20 feet out, but I could see up on the porch what I thought were cats, maybe. As I got closer and closer, thought, no, skunks, no, and raccoons, so a couple little babies.
2 baby raccoons Sean Mellor spotted as he was walking into work at the Berge Ford fleet dealership in Mesa. He was hesitant of what to do at first, but decided to slowly make his way toward them.
Kind of approached them real slow, looking at them, and you know, within just probably 20 seconds, I was within touching distance of them. I didn't want to touch. I was kind of nervous to do that, but got down with them, kind of talked to them, and they were curious, and they looked at me, but they were a little standoffish. And
Mellor sought advice from a friend from animal control. Shortly after, the raccoons were picked up and taken to Arizona Game and Fish. Ultimately, they were transported to Southwest Wildlife. But later that day, there was a discovery of another baby raccoon. This time around, it was spotted by someone else.
I ended up with one of the other guys that works here, and then another friend of ours. We came back, and we ended up capturing it, put it in a little kennel for the night, and took it home, and kept him until we could get him back with Game and Fish in the morning, where ultimately she was able to then connect him with the other little brothers and sisters.
And it was certainly a sweet reunion with the raccoons, but unfortunately, shortly after, the 3rd raccoon did not make it. The question still remains, how exactly did these raccoons make it to the dealership?
My only thought was that we had just, over the previous night, we had a truck brought in and dropped off on a transport truck that had come in from Fresno, California. And you know, it was just a wild stretch to think, well, maybe they got up underneath that.
Mellor says after talking it over with others, it just made sense the raccoons climbed into the chassis of the truck. According to Amy Burnett at Game and Fish, Mellor did the right thing with calling animal control. Stephanie Olmo, Fox 10 News.